going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as promised in my previous video, we're going to be working on the Mercedes today. As you can see, I've got the new hood struts lying on the ground. Now before you do any kind of work on a car, you want to make sure that the car is in park and that the parking brake is applied if it's an automatic transmission. If it's a manual transmission, make sure it's in neutral and the parking brake's applied. Then you want to open up the hood. So when I open up the hood, you notice it just stops right there. And that's because I suspect that the driver's side hood strut has gone bad. The passenger side one still seems to be okay, but I've noticed what appears to be a little bit of an oil leak. Right there. I'm not really sure if you can see it. But anyway, here's how we're going to be removing these struts. You wedge a screwdriver right there. There's a prong on both sides where you can do that, and that releases the clips that hold the struts to the mounting bolts on the hood. So, because I have a lack of a tripod, I'm going to be using my GoPro on the tray table to record everything I'm doing. So I hope the view is well because, I did a test. It should be okay, but you won't be able to see what I'm doing up close, unfortunately. I did try to do it with my head mount, but I don't think that's going to work either. So I think this is the best option. So without further ado, I'm going to grab my tools and get to work. Alright, before I get to work, actually, I want to mention a couple side notes. It is highly recommended that if you've never done this before, that you use a prop of some kind, whether it be a wooden stick or a metal bar, something along those lines, so that way, that can support the weight of the hood while you're working on the strut replacement. Also, you want to make sure that it's a flathead screwdriver, not a Phillips head, not a pentalobe, not a Torx, nothing crazy like that. So now, without further ado, let's get to work. So we're going to start by undoing the one at the top. So we want to be very careful. Just pry back and bam. So as you can see, now the passenger side strut is the only thing holding the hood open. So that being said, I'm going to remove this strut, put the new strut on so that that can support the weight of the hood. And then I won't have trouble replacing the one on the passenger side and the hood won't fall down. Okay. Undo the prong at the bottom. And that's all there is to it. Old strut is off. Okey-doke. Just going to put that on the ground right here. Put the new one on. Okie doke. So that's the driver's side strut. Just lift this up a bit more. You know what? That's the full open position. So we're going to go ahead and remove this. What I should have done is install it like this. So we're going to pry that open, install that. such. Okay, it's hooked in. And now, do it for this side. Oh boy. Excuse me for just a second. There we go. Driver's side strut's been replaced. Now let's do the passenger side. So, same deal. I'm going to remove the... You know what, I'll remove the top side. Screw it. I did it first. I did that side first on the driver's side. Okay, pry from here. Pull back. If it will let me. Doesn't want to budge. All right. Okay, technical difficulties here. Fun stuff. All right, got it from the bottom first. I think that's actually easier. Makes removing it from the top nice and easy. So, out with the old and in with the new. I just want to make sure that is locked in place. Okay, it doesn't seem to be coming off. The last thing I want is a failure of a brand new component I'm installing. Okay, seems to be set. Let's close her up. First test of the brand new struts. I'm not going to close it all the way. I'm just going to close it enough so that I can open it back up without having to release the latch inside the car again. So let's see if it goes up with no problems. Okay, seems to be the same as before, but I like this better. So, job well done. All right. So, I'll make a before and after comparison. Here's before. Now, something that's funny is you notice how one strut is shorter than the other. That's the driver's side strut that's shorter than the passenger side one. I think that was why it wasn't holding the hood open very well. Now I've replaced the struts. The hood seems to open the same way, but I really don't care. These struts are going to last pretty much the car's lifetime, so I'm very happy with the outcome nonetheless. So here's before. You can see a little bit of oil or grease right there on the driver's side strut, possibly the passenger side as well. And then you come around to the new. Want to make sure that all the clips are in place. Super important. So that way none of these pop off while you're driving or something. Okay. Everything appears to be secured in place. Good. Yep. Job well done, as I've said. So, yep, I've never actually done this before, but that was quite interesting to do. I've never actually worked on a car before apart from changing headlights until today. So I hope this helps. Now, one thing I've learned is that you don't want to start with the top. You want to start with the bottom. You unclip the bottom, then unclip the top. And like I said, it's recommended you use a prop. Now, I didn't, but that's because I knew what I was doing, even though I've never done this before. So, smash the thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications. Do what you guys do best. And peace out until next time.